greater than denominator. Yes, now recording has started. Let us start exercise 4.1. Continue in exercise 4.1. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. And I think we have done up to 14. Let me write 15 questions. We have done up to 14. 15. Write. 15th is write A. 3 improper fractions. 3 improper fractions. 3 improper fractions. 3 improper fractions. Improper fraction means numerator is greater than denominator. Numerator is greater than denominator. Numerator is greater than denominator. Okay. Improper fraction means let me write. No. There is a condition. Let me write. Good morning. People are joining. Write 3 proper fraction. Whose numerator. Good morning. Whose numerator and denominator. Yes, no problem. Whose numerator and denominators. Whose numerators and denominators. Whose numerator and denominator add up to 10. Add up to 10. Means you have to add numerator and denominator. That should give you total 10. But that fraction should be improper fraction. So you have to write 3 improper fractions such that when I will add their numerator and denominator, the total is 10. And all three should be improper fraction. For example, I can take 7 upon 3. Okay. Now numerator is bigger. Yes, numerator is bigger than denominator. So this is improper fraction. Then numerator plus denominator, 7 plus 3 is 10. So this condition is satisfied. Wait, my dear. Another I can write 6 upon 4. 6 upon 4. Yes, 6 plus 4 will be 10. Because you want improper, numerator should be greater than denominator. Then you can write 5 upon 2. 5, 8. You can write 8 by 2. You can write 5 by 5 or 6 by 4. 6 by 4 we have written. 7 by 3. 8 by 5 by 4 total will be 9, my dear. 5 by 4 total 5 plus 4 will be 9. You want total 10. So you can take 8 upon 2. 9 upon 1. Yes, 9 upon 1. You can take 8 by 2 also. 8 by 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. And 8 is greater than 2. So all these are improper fractions. 5 upon 5. But see, improper fraction numerator should be greater than denominator. Numerator, denominator are equal, no? So 5 upon 5 is not a proper fraction. 5 upon 5 is not an improper fraction. 5 upon 5 is not an improper fraction because yes. 7 upon 3 I have written. Now B. Now B. 2 improper fraction with numerator 11. 2 improper fraction. No. Only 2 improper fraction with numerator 11. You want improper fraction, but numerator of that improper fraction should be 11. With numerator 11. Yes. Anyone you can write. Yes. Wait, my dear. Only 2 you have to write. All. My dear, 10 upon 1 will. No. What you want numerator? You want numerator of that fraction 11. 11 upon 3, 11 upon 5. That's anyone. But you want numerator. That. Okay, no problem. Take it, let me write that. 11 upon 3, 11 upon 3, then 11 upon 5. Mute the microphone. Mute the microphone first. Yes, my dear, you can write your own. You can write your own. Wait. Mikeli Khan is with division. Mikeli Khan. 6th day, roll number 36. Okay. Then next is 2 proper fraction with denominator 9. 2 proper fractions. 2 proper fractions with denominator 9. 2 proper fractions with denominator 9. My dear, why? How you can say 9 upon 9? For proper fraction, numerator should be less than denominator. And 9 upon 9. So, with denominator 9, you can write 4 upon 9. You can write 5 upon 9. You can write 7 upon 9. 6 upon 9. Yes. Enough. You wanted 2, I have written 3. So proper fraction means numerator should be less than 3. Proper fraction means numerator should be less than denominator. Improper means numerator should be greater than denominator. That's all. The condition is denominator is 9. Denominator is 9. 9. Okay. So in this case, my denominator is 9. This is 9 is my denominator, dr. 9 is my denominator, dr. Okay. So, write. Then next is 2 proper fraction. Next is 2 proper fraction. Next it is 2 proper fraction. D1. 2 proper fraction. The condition is given. Yes, condition is given. 2 proper fraction. Fourth is 2 proper fraction D. Let me write that D. 2 proper fraction D. 2 proper fraction. 2 proper fraction. Proper means numerator should be less than denominator. 2 proper fractions whose denominator is 3. Whose denominator is 3. Whose denominator is 3. Whose denominator is 3. Denominator means lower part of that fraction is 3. 3 more than the numerator. Denominator is 3 more than the numerator. More than the numerator. Denominator is 3 more than the numerator. Means what is there? See, what is that? You have numerator upon denominator. Okay? But what is the condition? Denominator is 3 more than the numerator. Denominator should be 3 plus numerator. More. Denominator is 3 more than the numerator. Means denominator should be 3 plus numerator. So let us write which fractions are there. Yes. Now see this. 2 upon 5. 2 upon 5 is proper fraction because numerator is less than denominator. And this 5 I can write, this 5 I can write 2 plus 3, and what is my 2? Screen is clear. This is my numerator. So numerator plus 3. So 2 upon 5. Then any other? Yes, you can write 7 by 10. You can write 3 by 6. Yes, you can write 4 by 7. 4 by 7 also. 4 by 7 also. Because this I can write 4 upon 4 plus 3, and this 4 is my numerator. So denominator should be 3 more than numerator. Denominator should be 3 more than numerator. Denominator should be 3 more than numerator. Okay. So only 2 is. You can write 3 upon 6. No problem. Okay. That should be proper fraction. So first numerator should be less than denominator. Numerator should be smaller than denominator. Now, next question. Let us see the next question. Yes, proper fraction numerator should be less than denominator. Improper fraction numerator should be greater than denominator. So 5 upon 5 is neither proper fraction nor improper fraction. Remember, 5 upon 5 is neither proper fraction nor improper fraction. Then 16th question. 16th question. How will you decide by simply looking? How you will decide? How will you decide? How you will decide by simply looking at the fraction? By simply looking at the fraction. Looking at the fraction. Looking at the fraction. That first it is less than 1. It is means fraction is less than 1. It is less than 1. It is less than 1. Okay, let us take one example. Let us take one example. 3 is less than 5. Yes or no? 3 is less than 5 or no? Yes? Yes or no? 3 is less than 5. Now divide both sides by 5. So you will get 3 upon 5 is less than 1. Divide both sides by 5. 3 upon 5 is less than 5 upon 5. 5 upon 5, that is 1. So 3 upon 5 is less than 1. So, 1 minute. Let us take one example, this example. Example we take. So, when fraction is less than 1, whenever numerator is less than denominator, no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Whenever numerator is less than denominator, then so whenever numerator is less than denominator, the fraction will be less than 1. So whenever numerator is less than denominator, the fraction will be less than 1. Yes. So a fraction will be less than 1 if it is proper fraction. If it is proper fraction. If it is proper fraction, then the fraction will be less than 1. So every proper fraction is less than 1. Or you can say numerator is less than denominator. So your answer is, by looking at the fraction, you can check whether it is less than 1 or not. So numerator is less than denominator. Numerator is less than denominator. Then fraction will be less than 1. Or what is the answer? By looking at the fraction, when you can say it is less than 1, when it is a proper fraction. when it is a proper fraction. When it is a proper fraction. So two answers are there. Whether you will say numerator is less than denominator, or you can say if it is a proper fraction, then fraction will be less than 1. Then B part, it is more than 1. It is more than 1. Fraction is more than 1. Then you can say it is more than 1. Let me take one example. Let me take one example. 7 by 4. 7 by 4. Yes, 7. See, 4 is less than 7. Yes or no? 4 is less than 7. So divide both sides by 4. So 4 upon 4 is less than 7 by 4. 4 upon 4 means 1. 1 is less than 7 by 4. So 7 by 4 is a fraction which is greater than 1. More than 1. So in that case, this is my numerator and this is my denominator. So in this case, when fraction will be greater than 1, when numerator is greater than denominator. We write numerator. Yes. Numerator is greater than denominator. Numerator is greater than denominator. Or you can say the answer, it is improper fraction. It is improper fraction. It is improper fraction. So this you remember, every proper fraction is less than 1 and every improper fraction is greater than 1. Every proper now when by looking at the fraction, when you can say that it is more than 1, the fraction is greater than 1, we have taken the example. 4 is less than 7, we divide both sides by 4, so 1 is less than 7 by 4. So 7 by 4 is a fraction, the fraction is greater than 1. What is my 7? Numerator. 4 denominator. So in this case, numerator is greater than denominator. So fraction will be more than 1 when numerator is greater than denominator. And when numerator is greater than denominator, what type of fraction is that? Improper fraction. That is improper fraction. Yes, that is improper fraction. Okay? That is improper fraction. So this complete our exercise 4.1. This complete exercise 4.1. So let us do 4.2. Okay. So proper fraction. Proper fraction means numerator is less than denominator, and every proper fraction is less than 1. And when numerator is greater than denominator, then it is improper fraction, and improper fractions are greater than 1. So this you remember. Improper fractions are greater than 1, proper fractions are less than 1. Proper fraction means numerator is 4. No. My dear, we are seeing this. 4 is less than 7. We are dividing both sides by 4. That's all. We are not considering previous number. Yes. Yes. So 7 upon 4 is greater than 1. 7 upon 4 is greater than 1. Yes. Exercise 4.2. Exercise 4. 4 upon 4 is 1, no? First question. Compare the following. Write. First question. Compare the following. Compare the following. Now before we start 4.2, see, one thing I would like to tell you. That I will tell you at the end. Compare the following. Compare the following. Write write greater, comma less, comma equal to in the box. Write greater, less than or equal to in the box. It is clear, my dear. 7 by 9, then we have box 5 by 9. Both are fraction. Okay. Now we can, 1 minute, my dear. 1 minute. How bigger 5 by 9? See, when we can compare numerator. 9 is my denominator. So whenever denominators are equal, whenever denominator is equal, compare numerator. Whenever denominator is equal, compare numerator. Whenever denominators are equal, compare numerators. So 9, 9, they are equal. So 7, 5. Which is bigger, 7 or 5? Yes, tell me. 9, 9. 7 is greater. So 7 upon 9 will be greater than 5 upon 9. So whenever denominators are equal, compare numerator. Whenever denominators are equal, compare numerator. Okay. Then B, 4 by 9 and 4 by 5. Let me. No, you cannot say. You can come. No, my dear, nothing. We are not doing any magic. Whenever denominators are equal, then only you can compare numerator. If denominators are not equal, you have to make denominators equal. This you remember. And let me write the question. So whenever denominators are not equal, we have to make denominators equal. Whenever denominators are not equal, we have to make denominators equal. That we'll see. 4 by, wait, no, see, 4 by 9 and 4 by 5. You cannot compare numerator. Remember, my dear, here denominator is 9. We can compare numerator only when denominators are equal. So this is my denominator. Now denominators are different. Wait, no. Who told you? We can do the comparison of only numerator, not denominator. Is it clear? So when denominators are equal, we can compare numerator. When numerators are equal, we do not go for comparing denominator. So whenever denominators are different, write down this. Whenever denominators are different, are not equal. Whenever denominators are not equal, we take LCM of denominator. So what is my denominator? 9 and 5. So LCM of 9 and 5 is 45. LCM of 9 and 5 is 45. Now I will make denominator of, I will make denominator of each 45. So this is 4 by 9. To make 45, I have to multiply 9 by 5. So 4 into 5 upon 9 into 5. 4 5s are 20. 20 upon 45. So 4 upon 9 is same as 20 upon 45. What about second? 4 upon 5. 4 upon 5. We want denominator 45. So I have to multiply by 9. 4 9s are 5 9s are. 4 9s are 36 upon 45. So 30. Now see. Now you can see denominators are equal. 45 45. So now you can compare numerator. This is 20 and this is 36. Which is bigger? This is bigger. So 4 upon 9 is less than 4. So numerator, whenever denominators are different, you have to make denominators equal by taking LCM of the denominator. That's all. And once the denominators are equal, you can compare numerator. Is it clear? If denominators are equal, then directly we can compare numerator. But whenever denominators are not equal, we take LCM of the denominator and make denominators equal. Is it clear? Write down. We take LCM of the denominator. Now third is, yes, you can join. 3 by 11 and 9 by 11. See, 3 by 11 and 9 by 11. Now denominators are equal, 11, so you can compare 9 upon 11. Because denominators are same, the 8 by 5 and 8 by 3. 8 by 5 and 8 by 3. See, you cannot compare denominator. Now denominator is LCM. Denominator is 5, denominator is 3. So I will take LCM of 5 and 3. LCM of 5 and 3 is 15. So let us make denominator of each one of them 15. So this is 8 by 5. Multiply 5 by 3. So 8 into 3 upon 5 into 3. That is 24 upon 15. 24 upon 15. Let us see what is this. 8 by 3. We want denominator 15. So there it is 3. Multiply by 5. 8 into 5 upon 3 into 5. 8 5s are 40. 40 upon 15. Okay. Now the denominators are equal. 15, 15. So you compare the numerator. This is 24. This is 40. Which is bigger? 40 is bigger. 8 upon 3 is bigger. Yes. Then E part. So whenever denominators are not equal, I have to take LCM of the denominator and make denominators equal. Whenever denominators are not equal, we have to take LCM of the denominators and make denominators equal. Whenever denominators are equal, we compare numerator. So if denominators are not equal, we cannot compare numerator. So our first job is to make denominators equal. And how we make denominators equal? By taking LCM of the denominator. Okay? And when numerators are equal, you cannot compare denominator. Remember, my dear. Whenever numerators are equal, you cannot compare denominator. So we are only interested in the denominator part. E 5 upon 23, 5 upon 23 and 13 upon 23. 13 upon 23. What is my denominator? Denominator is 23, 23. They are equal. So compare numerator 5 and 13. Yes. Now next F is 6 upon 51. 6 upon 51. Then 6 upon 17. 6 upon 17. So now denominators are different. So I will take LCM of 51 and 17. LCM of 51 and 17 is 51. Yes or no? You can take LCM. Yes. So 51. So this is 6 upon 51. So I will multiply by 1. 6 into 1 upon 51 into 1. That will be 6 upon 51. 6 upon 51 will be 6 upon 51. What about this part? 6 upon 17. Okay, 6 upon 17. Now the denominator is 17. We want, no wait, we want to make it 51. So I have to multiply by 3. So 6 into 3 upon 17 into 3. So that will be 18 upon 51. Now the denominators are equal. Give the microphone. 51, 51. So I will compare numerator. Numerator is 6, numerator is 18. Which is bigger? 18 is bigger. So 6 upon 17 is bigger. 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 Which one? 4 upon 9 and B is different. 4 upon 9 and 6 upon 5. They are different, my dear. How you can say they are same? 4 upon 9. 4 upon 9 and 6 upon 5. G. 4 upon 9 and 6 upon 5. Whether denominators are same? Yes, whether denominators are same. No, so I will take LCM of denominator. LCM of 9 and 5 is 45. Okay. So now we make denominators equal. So this is 4 by 9. To make denominator 45, I have to multiply by 5. So 4 into 5 upon 9 into 5. That will be 20 upon 45. Let us see this part. This is 6 upon 5. Now what we want denominator 45 because LCM is 45. So 5 I have to multiply by 9. 6 into 9 upon 5 into 9. So that is 54 upon 45. Now the denominators are equal. 45, 45. So we compare numerator. This is 20 and this is 54. Which is bigger? 54. So this is bigger. Yes, this is bigger. So whenever denominators are not equal, we have to take LCM of denominators and make denominators equal. Given 6 upon 5 is bigger because 6 upon 5 is 54 upon 45. Okay, that is 54 upon 45. Then H 8 by 7 and 7 by 8. LCM of 9 and 5. See, 9 and 5. 9 you can write 9 into 1. 5 you can write 5 into 1. What is common in them? 1, 1. Then multiply the remaining number 9 into 5. That is 45. Okay. 8 upon 7. No. Yes. You work out. I is 10 by 9 and 5 by 4. 10 by 9 and 5 by 4. All of you start solving. Solve this and tell me. Work out. But you write down the solution.